Shalom, shalom. Shalom, y'all. Shalom. It's Michael Israel here. We getting this thing up and going. Shalom, y'all. Shalom. Michael Israel. I'm gonna do a quick check. Shalom, y'all. Put a 10 up there if the sound's good. Put a 10 up in there if the sound's good. It's we got good stuff to cover here today. We got some good stuff for you today. Okay? We're gonna go down the middle. Because you know. All right. So shalom. I see y'all. See everybody. I see all y'all. All right. I see all y'all coming in over there on. Okay. There we go. Y'all know the sound work. Just trying to get this thing, get everything else to work. All right. And I'm going to go over here on, all right, there we go. Shalom. Put a 10 up in there if you're over there on Facebook. Just put it up in there. And we're gonna hit on some stuff. Because, hey, we're going to keep it 100 with things. But, yeah, one of the things that, one of the big issues a lot of times when you, all right, there we go. So, yeah, one of the big things that I have seen, that I've been seeing in this, yeah. So I'm just reading over some of my comments. One of the big things that I see in the Hebrew or the so-called Hebrew community with these so-called Hebrews, but I gotta start. I'm gonna have to start calling them so-called because they sit there, they know the book, they know the scriptures, they they claim they keep them. They claim they bout that life. They claim they're Hebrews. But then when you watch their footwork, it's sloppy. When you look at their relationships, they're sloppy. When you look at just their adherence to the scripture, it's sloppy. And one of the areas you see the most sloppiness in is dealing with conflict. Like they are non-confrontational on a big level. You see a lot of confrontation avoidance. You see fear of correction. Nobody wants to correct anybody. It's just widespread out there. And then if there's no correction, you just see a lot of sin. You see a lot of wickedness out there. And what is the end result of that? The end result of all this is people talking about, yeah, I'm a Hebrew, but they're in the absolute exact same condition they were in before they came into the truth. The truth. I got the ruachs. I got the ruach. You my brother. We brothers. I die for you. And all this stuff. But you look at their footwork, the footwork ain't changed one bit from when they was out in the world. Okay? Not a bit, dude. It's sad. And anybody, but they're not going to challenge me because these people are non-confrontational. They will not come out and say anything because they don't like confrontation, these fake brutes. So what I've seen is in the Hebrew community, and trust me when I say I've seen it, is just Hebrew Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Ron Dalton can, he will tell you the same thing, man. He's seen it too. It's sad. It's a sad state of affairs out there. There's been no change. That's why a lot of these Hebrews, all they do is the white man this, the white man that. The the whole Southern Poverty Law Center, black identity extremists, and what are we gonna do, and this, that, and the other, because they don't have any answers. There's no answers out there except to just type more and do even more videos. Because look, they're not changing. These this is 90% or more of this so-called Hebrew awakening is just nothing. It's just talk. It's vain philosophy, no action. And that's why all these people, I'm telling you, you go out here, you begin to look at these people that's so-called in the truth, there's nothing has changed in their life since before they were in the truth. They still in the same niggerish positions they were in before. They ain't Hebrews. They're not Israelites. Okay? So we gotta keep it 100 in this thing. Okay? Let's see. Hold on one sec. All right. There has been no change. And that I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, where is the power in this thing? Like, what it? Because I'm always pushing forward. I'm about action. And when I found a man of action, when I found a ministry of action, which everybody knows I'm with Straightway. I found a ministry of action. I found a ministry of brotherhood, of what the book says. I noticed all these so-called brews scattered like roaches, you know? And then it's like, okay, so they're scared. Just like when you turn the light on and the roaches run, that's how these so-called brews, they really just wicked people, but that's how they are, because they really don't like the light. Just like the roaches. They run. They scurry. They run from it. They don't, and it's like mind blowing. It's like, yo, these people really don't like the book. They're really evil people right here among you, you know? And when you turn the light on, they run. And the Bible says, that's why I keep on saying that verse over and over again. You will know them by their fruits. You will know them by their fruits. Okay? So a brother just asked, so what do you suggest? I'm not suggesting anything. Yeah, I'm doing. I'm talking and I'm doing and I'm documenting so everybody else could see. But let's answer his question. He said, what do I suggest? The Bible says you will know them by their fruits. So what you need to begin to do is look at people's fruits. What are the fruits? What are their behaviors? How do they deal with stuff? How do they deal with their wives? How do their wives deal with them? What's going on in their marriage? What are they doing in their life? How do they deal with their brothers? They so-called brothers. What are they doing? Are they doing what the book says? See, everybody knows the book. And I could even go as far as say a lot of y'all know it better than me. Like if I ask y'all scripture, y'all could tell me where to go, where I might have to go look it up. But are you doing the scripture? Do you have all things in common? Can you trust your brother with your bank account? Can you trust your brother around your wife, your kids? Have they overcome demons of lust? Do they have a spirit of fear? Do they have a spirit of fear on them? They have a spirit of fear. Has it been cast out? You see what I'm saying? So where the brother asks, so what do you suggest? You got to get around people who are actually doing this. You got a lot of Hebrews out there The best you know of them is the videos they do on social media. That's as good as you know of them. You never met their wives. You never seen them. Some of these people outside of their ministry, and they will tell you in their ministry that they be bothered with you outside of the videos they do in the comments that you put in them. You'll never you'll never see them in person. They will never have anything to do with you. It's about action. What are you doing? The Bible says when it outlined the instruction for the Babylonian captivity, it said grow vineyards, grow food, marry your daughters off, It said gather yourselves together, O nations not desire, O nation not desire. It's like it's all through the book. It said love your brother as you love yourself. The Christ said, who is my mother, who is my brother, but those who keep the commandments. You see what I'm saying? So again, you ask, what do I suggest? I'm not suggesting nothing. The book is telling you what to do. And all you need to do is look around. And to date, because I've dealt with a lot of these ministries out here, and y'all have seen the ministries I've dealt with. And to date, I've only found one ministry that is actually doing what the book says and yielding fruit. And I've been a part of this ministry maybe 6 months, and it's yielded huge fruit in my life. My kids are out of school, are homeschooled now. I see the light at the end of the tunnel where my wife is not going to be working anymore. She'll be a chase keeper at home. My wife has grown even more, and has on a whole nother level is a Proverbs 31 woman. Okay, that's just in my own home where my marriage is more in order. Now, let's move forward to the brotherhood. The brothers I've gained just in 6 months, serious minded brothers that I have grown with to the point where I could trust them around my kids, trust them around my wife. We're coming together not just spiritually, but economically, socially, in all things, as the Bible says. There's actually real leadership who could actually lead me according to what the book says. I don't see that anywhere else. I don't see it out there. In fact, Pastor Dow just called out all the naysayers. And I know a lot of them. He called out a lot of them, but I know other naysayers. They're not saying nothing. I watch them on their page talking all this junk, calling Pastor Dow by name. Pastor Dow offered to pay for your travel, for your hotel, and for your food. Where the real Hebrews at now? Let's see if they step up, cause I know they be on. They're a lot of ones who scattered from me like roaches. They was big talk on the phone, man. The dude offered to pay for your food, for your travel, and for your hotel. Man, I'm telling you, most of these dudes, they ain't gonna step up. But I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see who step up. Who's still enough to really back it up and be righteous and step up and bring that up that they have. Bring it out. Where they at? We're gonna see in the coming days. I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube so everybody over there can see it. So there ain't no excuses. But the bulk of them was right there on Facebook. Pastor Dow laid it down. That last video he did. Where are y'all at? Because I heard the talk. Y'all was big talk behind the scenes. Get in front of that man. Y'all like to eat. Y'all love a free meal. He gonna pay for your travel, your airplane ticket. He gonna pay for your food. He gonna pay for your hotel. And I mean, these dudes was adamant and so emotional. Where you at? But I'm telling you, they like roaches, man. You show that light, you show that realism, you show that book for real. These brothers, I ain't gonna regard them as brothers. They running, cause they not real. They phony. The wicked flee when none pursue. But we 100 here. I make myself very available. Everybody, it ain't hard to get my number and get on the phone with me. But I know most of these dudes ain't real men. Like, you could just look at their footwork. That's why I told you earlier. You got to, it's imperative. The reason I'm pushing what I'm saying so hard, I watch some of these ministries. I watched some Elaine ministry on Wednesday. They do their live stream Wednesday evening in assembly. Throw their little subliminal comments out there adamantly with their manipulation on top. But they won't get on. I'm telling you, they will not call that dining hall and say, hey, I'll meet him. Even though there's no excuses. He's going to pay for your food. He's going to pay for your hotel. He's going to pay for your travel. But I'm telling you, most of these so-called Hebrews out here are fake as hell. They ain't real. They not real. Mikael Gabar, shalom. I'm going to hit you up today. I already talked to Elder Becker. So he gave me some instruction to get you saddled up with a real ministry out there in Arizona. So we got you. I got you. And you can weigh the real from the fake. You're going to see who real. You're going to see who fake. All right? We're going to keep it 100 all day. Shout out to my Mikael Gabar, man, a real soldier. Now that brother, let's talk about my Mikael Gabar. Mikael Gabar, I already knew he's a real dude, reached out to me and told me he got a problem with me on the phone. And we talked about it like men. All right? That's a real lot. Shout out to my Mikael Gabar, the the gladiator. All right, somebody put, now I understand what you are talking about as you further explain, but we do know that there are many loyal Israelites that the Most High has raised up, and they should be honored. What did I say, Brother David? I said, you will know them by their fruits. So if they footwork line up with the book, they are worthy of double honors. Because they're doing it well. They rule well. Absolutely, man. But I'm talking about these fake bootlicking Hebrews. They talk a good game on social media, but you don't, what's going on in their marriage, what's going on in their household, what's going on in their finances, what are they doing to bring our people up out of this oppression and that we're under? These are the fruits we're talking about. So shout out to my brother David Norris. If these righteous brews are out there and they're doing that, they worthy of the double honors. Absolutely. But we talking about the bootlicker and the jacklegs. You see what I'm saying? Just like my dude Mikael Gabar in there. See, that's a real dude. As soon as I talked to the dude on the phone, I knew that dude was real, 100%. And the dude don't realize, just like he would, when we were talking on the phone, he was like, man, you did a lot for me. You helped me out a lot. He don't realize he helped me out a lot. Because he got less, he got zero spirit of fear in him. So he helped me ascend to a higher level and purge any spirit of fear that might have even remotely been in me out. So we keeping it 100. See, one of the reasons I try to stay live, I do all my videos be live. I'm willing to look at I will read I read your comments real time live and respond right back to them because there's no guile in me. I'm not going to tap dance. I'm going to always keep it 100. I could do my show with the call-in line all the time. These fake bootlicking Hebrews won't call in. Anybody who got an art against me, they won't call in because they scared. They're not real. They fake. So when you fake, you can't be real. You can't be transparent. That's why I'm straightway. That's why Elder Rufus is on his way to my house right now. He'll be here in a couple hours. And man, I'm gonna let Elder Rufus pour into me because he real. He gonna be on the show tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Call into the show. And yeah, I'm right here on Facebook. I'm looking at the Facebook. I'm gonna go back over there to YouTube, but I'm looking at the Facebook comments because I know that's where the majority of the bootlickers reside at. These scary people come up out of that spirit of fear. Y'all big talk all the time. Y'all bump your gums. Y'all feel some type of way. Y'all can call. It's so easy to get in contact with people and express what you feel off about. Is that not biblical? Man, these people, I'm telling you, they are idolaters. What was that verse I read yesterday out of Solomon? Idolatry is as the sin of witchcraft because why? You're worshiping your feelings and you're not worshiping the book. When I say worshiping is serving. We keep it at 1,000, dude. It's so easy to get in contact with all these folks, with me. I make myself very easy to get in contact with. I'm telling you, there's a spirit of fear upon our people, man. They don't really want to do this thing. They just want to feel behind the scenes. That's why when I got with Straightway, because they know the way Michael Israel is. That's why when Michael Israel got with Straightway, started rocking with Pastor Dow, started rocking with Elder Rufus, that was a light turning on. Y'all see? Hey, y'all see who I'm moving with? Y'all see who here? You see who ain't? But I'm telling you, man, the way these dudes is, man, they be feeling some type of way behind the scenes. But they really not about that life. They're not about conflict. And like I said, man, a lot of people, man, I'm telling you, a lot of y'all need to get, because now we getting ready to keep it, now I'm getting ready to go 100 on here. We're going to just come down the middle. We're going to keep it 100 like we need to. A lot of y'all need to get the bitch out of you. A lot of y'all men, man. That's why y'all going through a lot of stuff. Because you got the bitch in you. And you got to get it off you. A lot of y'all would benefit, like me. What we getting ready to do down here, one of the ops in Straightway, Florida, was a Golden Gloves boxer. I ain't been punched in the mouth in about, man, must be 20 years or something, last fight I got in. I need to be punched in the damn mouth just to make sure that bitch is off me. So we one of our Sundays out here, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the gloves on. I'm gonna get punched in the mouth a little bit and make sure I ain't got the bitch on. And if I do, it's gonna have to get cast off. Like a lot of y'all need that, man, because y'all not men. There is a lack of men. I'm telling you, on Wednesday, I watched one of these ministries, man. They are so subliminal. They do so much manipulation and sneak dissing. I'm telling you, Most High put it on my spirit. If there's a need to, we're gonna just start name dropping. We're gonna call y'all out according to blood type, social security number. All right, we're gonna call you out. If that's how I feel so led. Right now, what I'm seeing is more effective. It's a better witness to just come down the middle with the script. Because the book tell you, you know, if you got an issue with your brother or something like that, go to him. Man, that's the last thing most of these dudes out here would do. That's the last damn thing. You know? That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of y'all, man, would benefit from just putting on some boxing gloves, getting punched in your head a little bit. It's like shake that scary feeling off you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put a 100 up in there if it's 100. If it's not 100, put that up in there. Stop being scared. All y'all shadow watchers, man. All y'all phantom watchers out there that's scared. Man up. It's the time is near. That's why I'm coming so hard down the middle. And the little feminized brews want to be up there. The feminized brews with their ministries. Oh, these troublemakers. Stay up on the hill. We the bosom of Abraham. Dude, you the skirt. That's what you are. You getting ready to get these people destroyed. I'm telling you, we need some men out here to protect our women. Not these dudes who cater to women, man. We're not playing. And like I said, I'm really telling y'all, like right now, yeah, hey, look, I got what's it called? Bridles. They holding me. I'm being held back right now. When I say held back, I'm keeping restraint and I'm moving with wisdom, you know. But I'm telling you, man, there's something on my spirit that, like, I know, like this whole spiritual combat thing and all this stuff, I'm pulling back off it because this crap, like I gotta get. I'm telling you, man, it's in my. I need a better vocabulary to articulate what I'm trying to say, but the time is near, all right? And I'm beating the drum. I'm not trying to be a troublemaker on social media. But y'all need to face yourself. Somebody need to put it on you so you forced to face yourself. Because I'm telling you, let me say, a lot of y'all, man, your house is so out of order. Or you're a man, and you need to have some women up under you so these sisters ain't out here running around by themselves. And it's so sad that you're not a man. And they got you, Satan got you right where he wants you, because these men ain't leading. They ain't got their houses in order. They ain't got a house to have in order. It's just messy. And as soon as this stuff hit, all y'all gonna be dead. It's gonna be sad. And the warning's out. The real dudes is warning you. All these Hebrews, as I was going in the straight where all these Hebrews I heard running their damn mouths. Again, go watch Pastor Dow's video. I'm gonna upload that thing to YouTube. Go watch his video, because he said if you got a problem with him, he is holding an open forum. He will pay for you to come out. He will get you the hotel room. He will pay for your food. He'll pay for your travel. Ain't no excuses. Hey, look, after that, and like I said, after that, if I hear somebody bumping their gums, I'm calling them out. I'm gonna find your real first name, last name, your blood type, everything. Everybody gonna know, and we're gonna call you out, because there ain't no damn excuse to be running your mouth when the invitation been handed out like that. Because what needs to happen is, if somebody off, they need to be checked. Period. If you off, check them. If I'm off, check me. Like my Mikhail Gabar. He said, dude, I don't like what you're doing. This is what I feel is off. Man, that was love, man. I know that brother loved me when he did that. I was like, man, hold on. It's raining out here. When that brother did that, I knew that brother loved me. Okay? I felt like, I was like, man, like this is a dude that I know, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me tell you about my dude Mikhail Gabar. I'm gonna talk about him. When he said that to me and he called me up, let me know what his issue was with me and everything, coming at me like a real man. I was like, man, this is love and affection with correction, man. That this brother would call me and talk to me like this. I love it. He's a real dude. That like that right there. I was like, man, this dude, me and this, I like he gonna be rocking to the end. That's a real brew. These other dudes, man, they scary, dude. They ain't real, man. They ain't real, man. There's a lot of phoniness out here, y'all. All right, so let's see, man. I see y'all. There's a lot of talk over here. It says it seems like many folks are drifting away from the scriptures and Yah's spirit and speaking from the flesh. Absolutely, sis. Stick to Yah and follow Messiah. All this other stuff is distracting in these topics. Yeah, but it's correction. You see what I'm saying? So what we're doing here, encouraging people that if you got an issue with somebody, to deal with it is book. All right? Okay. So let's see. What are we? Exactly, it's spirits. These dudes got spirits of fear on them. That's what I was saying earlier. Yep. All right, let's see. It's to the point where I generally ignore most of people who pretend to follow Torah. Yep. That's a lot of talk, but it's vain when I ask them to help me sell goats or pick crops. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's why, like, hey, look, I seen it out here. You know, folks want to meet up on the weekends, but when it's really time to be about the book and actually put your hand to the plow, they down in Disney World or something. You know, they got other stuff. And it's like, but yet they claim they hate the oppression so bad here in America. Well, the only answer to the oppression is actually coming together and combining with your brothers and sisters. Why don't you explain fear first instead of telling me what's wrong with me? Why don't I explain fear? It's being scared. It's being okay, yeah. But is that what we're all talking about when we're talking about have no fear, or is there another type of fear that men are thinking of? There's a spirit of fear, okay? And what it is that emotion you feel when you gotta, the way you're gonna know you have the spirit of fear is when you ain't doing what's in the book. When you ain't standing up to your woman leading your house, when you're not going to your brother for an issue, it's real basic. You see what I'm saying? These people who know Torah so good, but they're not doing it, that's a spirit of fear on them, man. 100. That's good, bro. He said it takes courage and fear and faith. It takes courage and faith to depend on the Most High and then do the proper things for yourself, for your security. Yes. And that the purpose of what I'm saying here is for this exact purpose, to show people themselves. I got to push these people and let them know, look, all that crap you feel right now in you, that tension you feel down here in your chest, is what the issue is. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we good. We good. So yeah. But that's what that is. Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, look. I this dude. All right. Right. But does that have anything to do with any type of weapons? I, bro, bro. I don't. What I'm. Hey, look. What I'm talking about, what I said when I talked about boxing or whatever you want to, I'm not sure where you're going with it, but You say, yeah, but does that have anything to do with any type of weapon? I'm talking about manning up. I'm talking about part of overcoming the spirit of fear. The first thing is getting it cast out of you, and the second thing is challenging yourself, doing things that build up a righteous spirit. Okay, so like yeah, standing up and becoming a leader in your home, going through the uncomfortable um um uh, uh task of dealing with your brother if there's an off, you know, basic stuff. This is what I'm talking about is very basic surface level stuff. You want to know a big area of a spirit of fear? You got a lot of brothers who kind of there's I had it on me where I was afraid to walk up and approach women that were attractive to me. That's a big fear in a lot of men. It shouldn't be there. But a lot of men are feminized, dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always like so doing things to challenge yourself help you overcome the spirit of fear. So when you get scared, because you're gonna get scared, I get scared. Fear is that thing that stops you, that makes that being scared, it makes being scared paralyze you and not do what you need to do. Okay? So in order to overcome that spirit of fear, a lot of it is number one, getting deliverance. A lot of y'all might need to get it cast off you. And then the second thing is when you get scared, going through it, doing it anyway. And that's what I do. Like I'm gonna go box a Golden Gloves boxer to make sure, because I'm a little scared of boxing a Golden Glove boxer. But I'm not gonna let that being scared turn into a spirit of fear. Okay? So this is the dynamic we have going on with a lot of these so-called men, because they've been feminized. So this is what I'm talking about. So a lot of these dudes are non-confrontational. They are scared to confront somebody on something that's off, and they let it turn into fear because they don't confront them. They're non-confrontational. And they actually will go as far to teach a doctrine on non-confrontation. Okay? Is that 100 enough? Put a 100 up in there if you understand what I'm saying. All right? Zachariah, put a 100 up in there because I'm talking to you. Put a 100 up in there if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Because I think I made it 100% clear, but I'm waiting on Zachariah to put a 100 up in there to see if he understands where I'm coming from and what I'm saying. It's like, this is why I do videos like letting your junk drop. A lot of dudes are fearful of their wife. They have a spirit of fear of their wife. Because why? Because they, number one, they know that they can't even attract the woman. Like they know in their mind, they feel lucky because they attracted her, and they don't know how to attract another wife and all this other stuff they got going on in them. A lot of insecurities. Insecurities make you scary, and then they breed a spirit of fear. All right. So let's see. I understand you, my brother. I hear you. That's right. I'm just making sure. So, because look, when you challenge yourself to overcome spirits of fear, it don't feel good. In no way. You think it feel good getting punched in the mouth? You think it feel good going through your insecurity, overcoming shyness? You think that feels good? No. But this is why you always hear Michael Israel say, I'm comfortable with the uncomfortable. I have no problem confronting somebody head on and looking them right in their eyes. I have no problem with it. I don't. But this is part of being a man. And guess what? When you begin to do this, oh, it gives the women the naughty tingles. Your wife, when she see that spirit in you, she gets the naughty tingles. And for some weird reason, she's into you. And she can't keep them panties up. Because women are attracted to men who don't have the spirit of fear. This is what spiritual combat has been teaching for years now. I got hundreds of videos. And this is why I got a problem with all these boot-licking ass ministries with these big mouth women up there running their mouths. It's a bad look. All right? I'm only going to keep it 100 up in here, dude. I'm coming straight down the middle because we got to establish the men got to start being men. And like this silly ass ministries out here, like that one that was, they always go live on Wednesday, running their mouths. They're not breeding real men. They're not encouraging men to overcome their spirits of fear. They're fertilizing the spirit of fear. We casting it out. We do deliverance here. We will cast the spirit of fear off you. But on the same note, then you got to walk in the book, though, or it's going to come right back on you worse. That's why I say, get punched in your damn mouth. Start challenging yourself. Stop being scary. We're going to keep it 100 up in here, y'all. So let's see what y'all saying, because somebody else saying to Yasharala, is a gun to defend against Edom oppressor government or the oppressed only? Is that what a gun is for? Gun is just to protect yourself, dude. Hey, look, all you got to do, like, because, I just got done telling somebody this. Dude, I work on government equipment. They got weapons. There's no way you could defend yourself against this government. They got stuff that they could take me out right now and not even use a gun. They got some stuff that they could hit you way out, and it wouldn't even be a projectile. They got energy weapons. They'd take me out. The gun is to protect yourself from these demonically possessed people that's right here in your damn neighborhood and in your community right around you. You see, did you not see the guy go into Walmart and shoot people? And what were people doing? They were praying. They were kneeling before him praying, and he shot him right in the head. Okay? They're in your schools. That's what a weapon's for. To protect yourself against these demonically possessed people walking around you. It's protection. Okay? So I'm not sure where he was going with that though, but yeah, it's a spirit when you have that. That's right. Jackal Black, yeah. This is Michael Israel's life. For a good part of my life, it was overcoming spirits of fear that were put in me from being heavily influenced by women and feminized beliefs and by these churches, and it's in the Hebrew community too. And this is what we fight against. This is what a lot of with spiritual combat bang on, making men men. But again, it's met with equal opposition because you got, oh, you see all that hate they speaking? Oh, they trying to oppress all women. Yeah, Koya Israel is very oppressed. Koya is in there cooking a great meal for Elder Rufus and his wife when they come down here, and she's loving it. She's excited about it. And I didn't ask her to cook it. I didn't tell her to cook it. She's just a Proverbs 31 woman. She's not oppressed. She's not running her big ass mouth on Facebook typing 20 posts a minute. No, she's being an example. And when she does post on Facebook, she's an example to the women. Anyway, I'm not going to get off topic. All right, well, I'm glad it's a blessing to you. All right, let me help you all out. 2 Timothy, if you have fear, then you do not, you're not following Yahuwah. However, I do not want my wife calling me master. Hey, listen, Kadar Scales, he said 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. Hey, look, I don't tell my wife to call me master. I don't tell my wife to call me Lord. My wife has come on my live stream and said the reason she calls me that is because I'm just a real ass dude with no fear. And it's attractive, and she respects it, and it keeps her emotionally in the relationship. It's attractive and it's a turn on for her. It's a turn on for women when you act like a man. I at no time have I said, call me Lord, call me Master. That's her. See, this is a different reality to men who've never experienced women being into them. Like a lot of these, that's why a lot of these bootlicking ministries out here, like they think you're forcing them to do it. That's why Richardson Kelly, he can't get that. Like that is not a reality to him. But to me, it's a reality to me because I'm a real ass dude. Don't no woman rule over me. And I'm not scared. I get scared, but I have no fear. And if I detect fear in me, I'm gonna go challenge it. Like I thought I was scared to walk out in that swamp over there, that forest, at night. If I think I'm fearful of that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come out here on a cold, rainy night and walk out there in the dark into that forest to overcome it. And I'm gonna come back feeling like a damn man. You gotta challenge yourself, man. That's why I don't and that's why I don't be around scary dudes. That's why a brother Gideon and a Pastor Dow and an Elder Rufus, like I love my Aunt Gabar, like I love talking and being around brothers like that, cause there ain't no fear in them. They'll check me in a minute, cause they're not scared of confrontation. And that's why these boot-licking ass, watered down, feminized, spiritually sodomized, so-called Hebrews out here, that's why I don't like being around them. Cause it's like, ooh, it's like that bitch be like bleeding off of it. It be like dripping off them. And I don't even like hearing their voices sometimes. That's why you don't see me conflicting with them too much. I don't listen to their teachings. Like even if you're not paying attention to what their words are saying, they got bitch on drip. It's like they got that little feminine spirit on drip. And it's like, you don't even want to be around it. Because that spirit will transfer into you. So somebody put, people need to check their minds. There's nothing wrong with calling your husband Lord. It's a title. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, look. When your husband I ain't gonna say I'm good. And look, because I could have said something, but I'll try to keep it, I don't try to be vulgar. But look, man, when your husband got that feminine spirit on him, you can't even find it in your mind to call him Lord. But when you know your husband is that dude, he that lion, oh, it's nothing. It come real easy. You call him Lord in a second. All right. So I mean, Master, Lord, I mean, you could play on the words, you could play on whatever you want, man. I mean, if you're a real dude, you get it. My wife addresses me with respect. Let's call it that. King, whatever. Okay. We could play around with word etymology and well in the Hebrew is this and does your woman respect you? Okay? All right. So let's see. People need to look up the etymology of words and get out of there. You got to get out your emotions, man. You understand what I'm saying? Cuz we're not getting sidetracked. You got to get your house in order. Your woman and your kids got to respect you. Because I'm telling you, when this thing goes down, you can't have no big mouth woman questioning all the moves you're making when the Most High wired you up to be able to function in crisis situations. Like a man is more wired up for that type of stuff. Like some type of emergency happen or people start shooting. A lot of these dudes would, they be screaming worse than the women. All right, so if you don't agree with them, they want to kill you. The Holy Spirit will make you can see right through it. I'm not sure which with them. Okay, I can agree with respect. However, my wife and kids respect me well. I never walk in fear. Then you good to go, huh? Hey, if this don't fall on you, there's no need to even put a comment in there. But I'm telling you, I deal with a lot of dudes that this ain't the case. They wife run over them. They wife run the show. They worrying about what they wife think when they making moves. Okay? And that's more the norm than not. It said children are their oppressors and they women rule over them. This is book. And this is what I experience and this is what I deal with a lot of these Hebrews. So if it's not you, then don't let it shake you up. All right? Exactly. Well, and when you, the brother said, I think you really see who's about God in a moment of truth. Um, exactly, brother David Norris. He put 1 Peter 3:5. Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. Look, hey man, look, hey, brother David Norris. Hey, don't think I don't see the bitch on. I be discerning the bitch in folks. You could see it. You know, hey, up in my house, my wife refers to me when she feels led, Lord in the English, Lord and Master. Okay, so I mean we could play around with semantics and tap dance all we want. Does your wife respect you? Is she a quiet, shamefaced, obedient woman? Yes or no? Put a 100 up in there if what I'm saying is clear to you. All right? Because that is the whole purpose of this. I don't do, if y'all go back and look at the other 100 videos I've done, this isn't the place where I get into word etymology and historical breakdowns and all that. What I get into here on spiritual combat is your balls swinging? Do you got your balls on you? Are you a man? Do you got your house in order? Is your wife in order? That's what we deal with here. Because that's what's causing a lot of the issues here is dudes who ain't got a set. They scary men. Fear. That's what we dealing with here. Now, if you want to get into all that, I'm not a Hebrew scholar. Like, if you want Hebrew scholar, you got Brother Benaiah. You got people that the Most High has put that spirit on them. Like Ron Shields, and of course, my big aunt, Ron Dalton. Them is brothers of scholarship. But if you want to let your balls drop, if you want your wife's panties to drop, then you in the right place. This is where you need to be. Because we're going to get you right. We're going to help you man the hell up. So somebody asked, for instance, should a man ever raise his hand to his wife? Dude, come on, man. Dude, if when your balls drop, if you're a real man, it won't get to that point. Why would a man be hitting a woman? This ain't pimpology. This ain't pimping here. Okay?
Mommy needs a vacuum.
All right? That's not what this is here. Okay? You want to, I'm going to tell you what a man should do. A man should get rid of the spirit of fear and learn to not serve women, but he should serve the Most High Yah. He should deal with his wife as the weaker vessel, acknowledge her as the weaker vessel, and deal with her according to wisdom. That's what a man should do. He should learn that. Okay? I mean, the Bible tells, if you want to know what you should do to your woman if she's out of order, the Bible tells you to wash her with the word. The Bible tells you to teach your wife that if she truly loves Yah, the Bible tells you that if your woman truly loves Yah, that she would be obedient to you. So if your woman is rebellious and argumentative, she does not love Yah. And the book tells you to leave her and give her a bill of divorce if she don't go. If you leave her for a while and she still won't go into the way in your absence, divorce her. Now, bootlicking ministries ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you that you need to lick her boots better and be a better bootlicker. So let's keep it 100, y'all. But most men ain't man enough to do that, and let alone man enough to even say that. And nobody, and look, and all these ministries are gonna be throwing little subliminals at me for what I just said. Let me plug my phone in here real quick. These ministries, a lot of these ministries are gonna be throwing subliminals at me for what I just said, but they ain't gonna throw no script at me. They ain't gonna throw not a single scripture going against anything I've said here. They're just gonna say, "Oh, these Hebrews, some of these wild Hebrews out here, who hurt your feelings." Now, in the book of Second Emotions, yeah, they got a valid argument. I'm out of order, But according to the Torah, I'm on point. All right? Yeah. So we're going to keep it 100. So, exactly, man. Hey, look. What I make what I say so basic and simple. So when people are coming with little, well, according to the Hebrew, I already know you wear your wife's panties, okay? Like I could see when somebody walking around in a skirt and their wife walking around with the pants. It's like, damn, I've been doing this since I was 26 years old, been on this path. I've learned to become a man. Here I am, 43. You think I can't see through you? Like I don't got a spirit of discernment in certain areas like this? Dude, y'all got to man up and it doesn't feel good. And there's no getting around it. Because if you don't, your life's going to be a mess. That's what I'm saying in this video. These dudes is scared. There's a lot of Hebrews with a spirit of fear on them. How do I know? Because they're scared to do what the book say. Come on, y'all. They're lying to themselves. And you want to know some of the places it manifests? In how they respond to conflict when somebody not doing what they like. They never address it. Okay? And then in their marriage and relationship. That's why I go back to the dude, Mikhail Gabar over there. He's a real dude. He ain't got the spirit of fear. I watched him get his house in order. I watched him deal with stuff straight up like a real man. So a lot of these people that already show who they are, where I'm at a place now though, I don't even have time to deal with all that. I'm not worried about it. But what I am encouraging all these scared people to do is overcome that spirit of fear. Past all them people I seen complaining, eyewitness of all they how they feeling about Pastor Dow and they negative feelings against Pastor Dow and what he doing and all this. Dude, again, my brother put it out there. He said he will buy you, he'll pay for your food, he'll pay for your travel, and he'll pay for your hotel. And you can come out face to face in an organized form and express how he's off, where he's in sin at. And again, we're going to see how, he just laid that out today. I'm going to be watching all week, see who step up, And if they don't, it just confirms what I already knew, I won't be surprised if nobody step up, So yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, a lot of these people really ain't about it. And like I said, what I'm doing is challenging you and trying to encourage brothers to really walk in this truth. All right. Somebody put the book of second emotions. Yeah, man, that's the book they living. That's the book they living, man. As for me and my house, we're gonna keep it 100. So somebody said they. All right, let's see. What are you just saying? Let's see. Take it to the shop. You just said I'm just saying. What are you just saying? I don't understand. For instance, should okay. So I mean, dude, we. All right. Likewise, my sisters, I'm learning by a true daughter of Yah. Yep. So, yeah, I think, like I said, when you come straight down the middle, like what I said, man, folks are going to manifest. Folks don't realize they got spirits on them. When you feel led to type something, like as basic as what I'm saying is, if you trying to come with some opposition to it, you got that. You more than likely got that spirit on you. 100. You got a feminized spirit on you. 1,000. And you in covenant with it. I mean, we gotta keep it 100 here, man. Cause that's why I make it so basic, so it can show you to you. So yeah, y'all. But let's see what we got. And that's why Sister Lena said that's why deliverance is a must, man. We got to get it. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all, with that said, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. I'm going to press on with this work I'm doing out here. I'm getting this garage organized, getting everything in order here. Like I said, Elder Rufus is going to be out here later. Depending on how he's feeling, maybe I'll go live out here again. He gonna be on the Spiritual Combat Show tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning. So y'all definitely want to tune in for that. I'm gonna probably even open up the phone line. So if these bootlickers get enough heart and they willing to actually be men and call in and express any issues they have with him, they can and talk to him one-on-one. So let's see if they man up. Y'all get the word out. Let them know that is going to be, they can do that if they want, you know. We'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens. But other than that, man, yeah, I'm going to get back to work. I'll just taking me a quick break. And let's see. I'm checking the comments one last time. Yeah. Like he said, you're hooking up in Israel. Said you either gonna man up or fold up. There's a lot of that, man. There's a lot of that out there, man. These dudes folding left and right. These dudes folding like chairs, man. Like foldable chairs. So anyway, y'all, it's a good little show, man. I felt that in my spirit, man. I've seen Pastor Dow's message on Facebook earlier. It put the jumper cables on me. That was on point. We needed that. Y'all check that out. I'm going to upload it to here soon. Because I'm telling you, a line's being drawn between the bootlicker and the scriptural walker. The righteous, there's a clear line being drawn. You got people just talking and manipulating and speaking guile, and they're doing a good job of it. And you got people that's literally doing this thing for real. And I'm telling you, the time's coming where we just gonna have to call folks out and what they're saying out. We're gonna have to put it in quotations and show the error of what they're teaching. It's coming. And time's coming, man. So anyway, with that said, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning in. Michael Israel, Spiritual Combat. Shalom.